Morning guys, hope you're all well. It's been a while since I've done a review. Thought I'd come back with an absolute stormer. We're looking at the, sorry I just dropped my little thing. We're going to be looking at the Headrush pedal board. Now first of all I'd like to say a big thank you to Jakob at 4Sound for the loan of this absolutely amazing machine. It's got lots and lots of features, but I'm going to be skimming along the top of it because there's just simply too much to do. But hopefully I'll take you through what it does and how you can use it really effectively on the fly. So without further ado, the Headrush pedal board. So if you turn this device on, you'll be coming up with what they call a rig. Now a rig is a combination of lots of different things: effects, speaker simulations, amps, that whole thing. So I've got the product running in stereo out of the outputs, the normal outputs. You do have a phone's output, and I'll post some photos up of the back of the board so you can see. So you can see here that you can change through different rigs, and they've all got different combinations, as you can see. So if we take a random you'll see that this is made up of an amp, a speaker, graphic EQ, distortion and volume. And you'll see here that the expression pedal is assigned the volume. So now what you can do is you can add. So let's add simply by clicking on that blank effects button. Let's add some chorus, and let's have a rich chorus. So now we've got chorus in that position. Now if you were playing along with this live and you wanted to adjust something on the fly, what you can do is you can press and hold on the corresponding thing, and you'll see here now that you've got depth, feedback, mix width and sync. So let's change the depth using the expression. And then to exit, simply press the exit. So it's extremely easy to use. Sorry, nearly fell off my chair there. It's one of those mornings today. And if you want, you can save that, save as new rig or save it as the same rig. I'm going to cancel there and just move on to the next rig. I'm going to discard the changes. Let's come down to something. Now you'll see that this has got the comp and graphic EQ going into 2 amps separately, no effects, then going into a volume pedal and then out. And if you want to, you can go into each different amp, and if you hold, double click rather, and then you can go in and you can adjust all the parameters of the amp separately. So that's an incredible thing to do. Now if we press this top left, we've got a selection of all rigs, clean tones, crunchy tones. Let's go into clean tones. So now what will happen is the Headrush will only give me clean tones when I come. it gives you some idea of... So some lovely sounds there, and I take it that, and you can see the difference in the setups here from this particular rig to this particular rig. I mean, just... So guys, there's just so much on here, but I love the fact that you've got this touch screen. You can add things in, you can go into individual pieces, you can change the cab type, change the mic type, give it a different color if you want. Let's go into crunchy tones and see what we've got here. So if you click on a particular pedal as well, you've got very easy parameters to change here if you want to. The brightness of the amp, the presence, going into that amp, there's something else, going into this reverb here, you've got something else. It's just incredibly easy to use. What can I say? It's, I'm a little bit tempted to buy it if the wife wouldn't divorce me. So let's have a little look, and you can also scroll through things with this wheel here, and if you press, you go into the editing mode. So I think there's plenty to keep people happy here. If you press, when there's two expression pedals assigned, if you press all the way down, it will toggle between the two expression pedals. But I think you get a lot of bang for the buck here. And like I say, if you're interested in buying this, I suggest you go and see Jakob at 4 Sound in Esbjerg in Denmark, and he'll give you a great price. And even if you don't live in Denmark, contact Jakob, and I'm sure he'll be able to sort you out with a great price for this unit. So this is Andy, a bit overwhelmed with this whole particular product here. Perhaps I could have done more in terms of creating a song or something, but it literally, I'm just overwhelmed with the amount of different permutations and computations. Just one final thing, you can load your own impulse responses in. If you like a particular cabinet yourself and you've loaded your own impulse response, you connect this to a computer, and literally the Headrush comes up as a device in your Windows or Mac Explorer, and you can just drag over your impulse responses and then click enter on the Headrush, and you'll have loaded your own impulse responses. So lots to talk about, lots to see. Maybe I'll just finish off with going through some other sounds for you guys. Maybe that would be a good thing to do. Actually, there's a better Metallica one here, if I can find it for you guys, Sandman. So guys, as I said, lots and lots and lots of stuff on this board. I could have basically done a 3-hour tutorial on it if I'd have figured it out. There's just so much on there. Enough to keep everybody happy, and most importantly, if you're a pedal guy, I think you're going to really like this pedal, because if you're a pedal guy, you're going to really like this unit, because it really does behave like individual pedals and very easy to change between things. So like I said, go and see Jakob at 4Sound in Esbjerg in Denmark. If not, look them up on the internet and order your one today. Take care.